about an amazing man from the Bible named Moses. We are doing a whole series all about Moses and his life because Moses did some amazing stuff during his life. Now, Moses was born in a time a long time ago in a place called Egypt. But Moses' family was not from Egypt. They were Hebrews, and the Egyptians didn't really like the Hebrews. And the Pharaoh, who was basically like the king and the person who was over all the Egyptians, he decided that there were too many Hebrews in the land of Egypt. He kept seeing all these men being born into the land of Egypt that were Hebrews, and he was afraid that they were going to take over his land and maybe even start a war. And so Pharaoh was scared. And out of that scared feeling, he decided that all baby boys were going to die. Any Hebrew baby boys were going to die because he didn't want the Hebrews to overtake the land of Egypt. Now, Moses was born during this time. He was born during a time when he wasn't supposed to be alive. And so whenever the Egyptians would find out that a baby boy was born, they would take them and kill them. Well, Moses had an amazing mother who loved God, and through her faith, she was able to save Moses' life. She put him in a basket and left him in a river with his sister there. His sister was staying there and waiting with him, and all of a sudden, Moses drifted off, and Moses ended up in the hands of the Egyptian princess. Because of God's favor and how much his mother loved God, how much Moses' mother loved God, Moses was able to get into the hands of an Egyptian princess. She picked him up and figured out that he was a Hebrew boy. Now, she could have decided to have him killed like all the other Egyptian baby boys, but she decided different. She decided she was going to raise him as her own. But since he wasn't her child, she asked the little girl who's waiting by the river, who was actually Moses' sister, to find someone to take care of him. Of course, she took him back home to his mother and told her the amazing thing that had happened. So her mom got to raise Moses as her own for a while before he was able to go back to the princess and live the life as a prince in Egypt. But that's not the end of his story. So like and subscribe for part 2 and go onto my channel and find that because it's on there now. Bye!